Gotcha, I'm just camping out. How's it going? It's me, your guy, DieselDorky16 here. Welcome back to another episode of the Large Biome Survival Series. In the last episode, we got started on the Nether. We grabbed some stuff. Now, the warped forest, I eventually found one off camera. So I just went ahead and actually chopped down that thing. And I've also collected some twisting vines as well. No use for them, unfortunately, as of right now. But other than like climbing and all that, it's probably just gonna be there for decoration. Now, today's episode is gonna be something really, really big. In between episodes, I did go ahead and actually prepare for today's episode and potentially today's project. So we're gonna need a lot of the cool looking nether blocks for this episode. Sorry, planks. We're not using any of the new wood today, so if you're wondering, for today's episode. Now, today's episode is going to have to do with the Nether portal, but on the other side. So, basically, we'll get to the portal over here at a later time. Today's episode is another building episode. This time we're going to be building, basically, a Nether hub with the Nether update materials. Now, I did forget to bring iron. I was going to actually use iron, so, I'll actually go switch into creative. I'm just gonna warp over there through spectator. Fastest way to travel in the game, of course, with cheats on. And we're basically going to grab 5 stacks of iron. Maybe. You know what? Let's actually get a full stack of an iron block here. Okay, no. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna need a full stack. Now, if we have any left over, I'll just place them back in the storage room. But we do not have an iron farm, unfortunately. But I did mine a ton of iron in between episodes off camera. Excuse me. So, anyway, that should give me a valid excuse to actually use up, like, a full iron block stack of, like, the iron block. And my hair is getting in the way. My apologies. Okay. So, anyways, we're back for another take on this episode. Now, unfortunately, I do not have a chest. Now, I did create a mini staircase. I staircased the way up here, and I've checked the coordinates, like, constantly. So, now, let's actually get started on this episode. So, anyway, the blackstone itself is probably just going to be just spares. We won't actually use or maybe we will. You know what? Maybe not. Maybe not. Is there a way I can... Yeah, so I'm thinking. Yes, it's that time. But look, the walls with the 5 blocks in it, the biggest wall is going to be made out of just bare blackstone. So, nothing useful. Blackstone's actually the new blocks in the game that is actually really good for builders. So, anyways, I think it's time that we actually get started on this blackstone. Because it's black and all, you can find them in the Bastion remnants. Oh, speaking of which, I did find one, but I have not explored it yet. We will do an episode on exploration in the Bastion remnants. Yeah, and also it is incredibly dangerous when you go and explore them. I'll explain everything when we get to that episode. I'm probably going to need to place a temporary block right there so I can actually place these 2 things. Break that block. And look at the wall. Yeah, I'm going to need to get rid of that bedrock. It's ugly. I did that in my Let's Play world using a data pack. I don't know if... Yeah, we're going to try and not use data packs. So, I may have to cheat a bit and actually get rid of that bedrock. Because bedrock is unbreakable, if you're not aware. So yeah, I'll just build a staircase going up. Oh man. So, anyways, We're gonna need another stack right there. So we had the meta key. So yeah, I can use like the left hand meta according to the games. But it's actually called the left command button to actually pick blocks. So yeah, it's actually much easier than just doing button free, which I cannot do on the device that I'm using, obviously. So anyway, sorry for the long pauses. I was just focusing. So anyways, the blackstone actually is a really good block. I actually used it in my Hogwarts project when it first came out. I used that to replace the coal blocks that eventually that I used that to replace like the basalt blocks that I had because the coal blocks were being used in the Ministry of Magic. So unfortunately, we couldn't use coal blocks anymore in the Ollivander's Wand shop, which I believe was one of the features that had that blackstone now. Yeah, I'm going to need to get rid of that. It's big bad. We don't want any netherrack showing. Oh man. Yeah, I may have to either go back to my base. I have several more stacks of blackstone over at the base. So, yeah, I got 2 stacks. We're good. We're good. Saying the nearest basalt delta is like 600 blocks away or something. Don't worry, we'll explore it eventually on camera. But I am actually going to the basalt deltas off camera to actually collect some of this good stuff because this stuff is actually really good for building. I don't mind the raw blackstone itself, but the polished ones, including the polished block in original variant and the brick variant, it's actually great. In fact, Hogwarts ceilings in my map is actually using the polished blackstone brick variants, which is actually really nice if you think about it. It kind of replaces the crimson vibe that I had. I didn't know it was going to be temporary. I didn't know blackstone was even going to be getting in there, so I had no idea. So anyways, the first edges are done and done. So now, before we forget, I'm probably going to start to build a tunnel system. We're going to do it at like Y117, or you know what, maybe not. 18, maybe not. 0. We'll do it at Y117. We'll actually use that iron block. I do need to build an iron farm soon. But if we happen to do an iron farm, we're going to need to do it off camera, and I am going to need to do a data pack so it always spawns a zombie in the iron farm, so I don't have to worry about going up there and doing it manually. When I go and build the iron farm, I will use spawn eggs because it's not worth it just going to a village and abducting villagers. I do not believe in human trafficking, so sorry. We're gonna need to figure out another way to get the villagers in there. We're just gonna have to spawn them in manually, which is actually a bit of an announcement, by the way. Which means I am thinking about doing an iron farm very soon. When? I don't know. So, anyways, with that in place, these are going to be basically little tunnels that we're going to use. Now, unlike Waddles and unlike my world that I did in the last season, I did like color-coded areas. We're not going to do it this time because obviously we do not have a sheep farm. And I do have a bunch of sheep at my base, but not much. I still need to populate them. So, anyways, elites, let's actually get back to the business in the episode. Let's actually continue on. Now, for the walls, I am thinking that we could actually use the polished blackstone brick, basically, along the wall, which means more blackstone. We're gonna, our target goal is to actually use blocks from the nether, mostly from the nether. Now, the iron blocks, don't mind me because you can get iron from piglin trading, but you're not going to get very much. So it'll take like a lot of trades just to actually get, bartering. Big piglins are not villagers. Oh, and you better make sure foxes are not players either. Because, okay. yeah, obviously foxes are not players. Don't want to go into depth why. So, anyways, I hope you enjoyed yesterday's video on the first episode of the Hogwarts World Tour. It was quite a surprise. Managed to work around the issue. Apparently, it happened to be some type of rendering issue with the audio not being rendered correctly. Yeah, this time I did it in Final Cut Pro and it worked flawlessly. So I'm probably gonna use that for these episodes from now on. The Minecraft guide, though, I'm okay with it as long as yeah, episode 12, you may have noticed I had a lot of issues with the audio because I did it in iMovie and it sucked. So, anyway, that's probably one of the reasons why I use either DaVinci Resolve or Final Cut Pro, especially for videos that are recorded using iOS devices. It's pain. iMovie for iOS is actually a bit of a pain when it comes to video editing, especially screen recordings. You do have to do something in a certain way just to get them in. So yeah, if I talk about random things, I'm just basically filling up the missing audio because I make a really bad habit of making these really terrible long pauses that are just silent. Yeah, I think I've done that in like Super Mario Galaxy series, and yeah, it was pretty annoying. So anyway, this wall is actually looking good. I actually really like the vibe of the blackstone. The texture, it actually looks really, really pleasing to me. Yeah, I kind of like it. Yeah, it almost feels like it's a dark mode version of the stone brick texture. Now, it does come into two different variants. The cracked bricks, the cracked polished blackstone bricks, and the chiseled. Wait, nope, I lied. There's no such thing as chiseled blackstone bricks. Apparently I made that mistake. It's actually chiseled, polished blackstone. And by the way, I forgot to say polished. It's polished blackstone. Yeah, it's the stone bricks, the original ones from like the beginning of time that really get me. And trust me. So now, I think it's the perfect time that we do basically talks about my other life, like what other things I have in mind, in my life. So basically, and no mental health talk today. If you were wondering, I'm sorry, that's not gonna happen. Statute of secrecy applies, so yeah, we're seriously gonna need more blackstone. But anyways, oh wow, nice. So anyways, on with the talks. So basically, now, some of these questions are basically not asked by the community, and basically these are questions that I think the community might ask in the future, so I'm going to ask them right now. So I'm going to answer them just in case you have any questions, and in like a couple years and you ask that exact same question, I will probably repeat it, depending on how busy I am. I don't know. So anyways, do I play other video games besides Minecraft? It's the first question. The answer, and yeah, these are not asks, these are questions I came up with. The answer is yes, definitely. I play Geometry Dash. As you seen a video about a week ago, I'm making a level, and yeah, the French names are basically temporary placeholder names. I already have an official English name for when the next preview comes out, but I don't know when that second preview will be out. But basically, if you see Music Sounds GD YouTube channel, then you know how this preview system works, especially with the Badland. I don't know, as of this recording, if Badlands is verified yet, but if it is, I expect to see something like a Minecraft reference to like the Badlands biome. Speaking of which, I do need to actually look up where the nearest one is, because locate biome's not going to cut it, because it's large biomes generation. Therefore, it is much it'll take much longer just to find it, and very likely I'll need to build a Nether tunnel. So, anyways, I do Geometry Dash. I do. I can't remember. I do Minion Rush. I haven't done an episode on that. That seems to be fading out a bit. So yeah, over the summer, it was like months ago when I last released an episode on Let's Play Minion Rush. And yeah, let's just say it's not that great, especially since the 5-year update. It was pretty infuriating. I was really mad that they got rid of the Jelly Lab. That's why I suspended the series in the first place. As you may have recalled, if you've been following my channel for a while, then you may have known about this. So, anyways, what other video games do I play besides Minecraft? I don't remember. So, anyways, on to the next question that you might be thinking about. What would someone ask? I do not know. Oh, wait, okay. I don't know what others might ask. If you think you got any questions that I have not asked, always let me know in the comments below. It very appreciated. So now I just need to do one more corner of blackstone. I don't know if I have any other questions that people might ask, but if you think you have any questions that involve me, certainly ask them in the comments below. However, certain questions, just keep in mind, anything involving relationships or dating questions will not be answered, as I must apply with secrecy laws. They don't actually exist, but still, in an effort to not breach these privacy laws, hypothetical privacy laws, I ask that you do not ask me those questions. They are completely confidential. And also, do not ask questions that do violate community guidelines. Those will be removed as well. So, anyways, okay. I do need to actually go and get rid of the Netherrack. That's the only thing that's distracting. And the bedrock. The bedrock's going to be a pain. So, anyways, after some time later, we actually got the, most of the interior walls done, which is actually really impressive. Now, for the, next part, I am thinking, I'm actually going to pillar up. No. Okay, sorry about that. You probably just saw him right there. I might actually do it like that. Yeah, let's do it like that. Okay. Yeah, this basalt's actually looking a bit ugly. We'll use it in one of the rooms. But, okay. So, the other quartz. Yeah, we need to go back to the overworld. So anyway, most of the hub is actually done. The interior design, I do need to flatten out the bedrock still, but that'll be a later time. Right now, though, we do need to go back and get some quartz. I might think of using the new quartz brick block that was introduced, and I might throw in some chain block. Oh, and you haven't noticed I did throw in a chain block over there to make a suspended hanging lighting right there. Yeah, and we might actually go and grab some stuff. I really want shulker boxes, but I can't cheat. I do not want to /give myself a shulker box. Normally I wouldn't do it, but in a essential need, I will go and /give, but then I will just cover it up by basically getting rid of that shulker box and pretending it wasn't there. I never done that in this world yet. I've done it a couple of times in my bedrock world, and I've gone really crazy in my Let's Play world. So anyways, now the pillars. Okay, how do I, what's the recipe? Is it, oh, it's basically, yeah, okay, that makes a whole lot of sense. So basically, okay. we'll probably do the same in the overworld, but we'll probably do that some other time, basically off camera. Because that's going to be a lot more effort because of the obsidian involved. But anyway, basically this is what we're probably going to have. Now, I'm going to need to actually go back to the overworld again. I should start doing a fungus farm down there. Basically a manual one. So basically these areas are going to be basically tunnels. There's going to be one section. So now, on the west, so basically, Waddles did like north and south. I think for me, I will basically do west, north, and east. Yeah, west, north, and east. The south will basically be some type of extra room right there that will all probably finish up off camera. So, drat. I was going to actually make quartz bricks and then I don't have any nether quartz ore. But anyway, we're going to be clearing out this room. Chances are we'll probably find some quartz ore. Yeah, they're more common than netherite. So, yeah, we'll basically create like a little bit of an area. We'll probably like throw in a nether wart farm once we get the actual nether wart. If you're wondering why I can't just take it from like the wart blocks, because it's not reverse craftable, meaning once you craft it, once you get a wart block, you cannot expand it back. It's basically unlike these ore blocks like netherite or lapis blocks. Unlike many of those blocks, it's not reversible. So anyway, we'll just actually clear up this space in here. Yeah, I do have an efficiency 5 netherite pickaxe, and yeah, let me tell you, you do have to be extra careful. Yeah, I may actually explore in the nether and actually grab it, since I've went out of luck this time. Went out on a limb, and let's just say I did not get any of the stuff that I wanted. Now, okay, never mind. Oh, you know what? Maybe, actually, we can. We can actually do that. So, basically, we'll actually grab this beautiful, good-looking, polished blackstone block, and we might actually use it in this room right here. So, basically, like this, yeah, like that. Now, what I might do, oh yeah, because you're not going to be able to see right through. How about I turn just the edge blocks into like polished variant? Okay, can I craft it? Oh, I can. Nice. So yeah, I can just craft it into polished blackstone, which is actually really good. I didn't know I can actually craft it into that stuff. I thought I saw something on the bug tracker that said otherwise, but I think that's bedrock edition specific. But anyways, this is what I was thinking. Have something like this and actually have the chiseled on the side, which actually looks great. Now I'm actually going to lower the floor once, because I want the floor to be actually something else entirely. And no, not the fungi blocks. We're not gonna do the fungi planks, I don't think. You'll never know. And yeah, my inventory is actually filling up really fast, which is actually starting to drive me a bit nuts. I can get paranoid. So anyways, with that corner done, we can actually get started on making the thing. Now, for the flooring in here, I'm only gonna do like a sample of it, but, and as a sample, we'll probably do like 3 rows of it, we're basically going to do a floor of, alright, which one's better? So basically, I'm gonna do it on 2 different sides. which looks much better? Basalt itself or the polished variant? Which looks better? Yeah, I think the polished basalt actually looks a whole lot better. So we're going to basically use the polished basalt block, because that's actually, it looks much cleaner than the original basalt. So yeah, we'll only be doing part of the flooring for right now because I am running low on some inventory space. I do actually need to get back to the overworld and actually... So yeah, with these stuff, I might actually throw them in the starter house because I do want to turn these into nether brick. So yeah, it's basically a quicker, better way to get nether brick without having to deal with the nether fortress, which is actually really nice. But we're basically going to throw this stuff in here. Now, we actually need to grab a couple of things. And yes, this will basically finish off this build. So, basically, for one, okay, I'm out of dark oak. I do need to get more. But, anyways, if I can find some soul sand, I would like to craft soul campfires. Which, if I can find it, here we go. And we might actually, no. So anyways, got the sticks. Alright, got the campfire. Now, I cannot, okay, I need logs. That's right. I'll use spruce logs. So we're basically gonna need 4 of these soul campfires. Basically we'll just keep the soul sand just in case. We don't need the iron now because we're done with that. So basically what we're going to go back into the nether. No, I do need to actually make the nether portal area look better on this side. But we're going to change things up and do the nether hub first. I know it's going to sound a bit off, but okay. I did forget about the dark oak. But I do... Let's go up 2 blocks. And that might actually look better. You know what? No, let's not. Yeah. I did get back... Oh! Okay, I actually got my first soul soil block, apparently just by taking out a, soul campfire block. Apparently I got soul soil, which is actually the first in the world. Ah! Yeah, and apparently I do need a crafting table. We can use the wood that I brought in with me. Glad I had it on me. I knew I was gonna need it. So, anyways, it's basically the cheapest way to get soul, you can actually turn soul sand into soul soil just by doing that. Just by placing and breaking campfires. I think this might be a bug, but I don't know. But I'm quite shocked. So anyways, I do actually need to go back to the overworld because, or you know what? Let's actually get the oak sign variant. But basically, yeah, we'll do oak. But I do need the oak wood first. You can't make an oak sign without oak wood first. It's illogical. Okay, we got 1 oak sign right here. You know what? Let's actually... I don't have time to be planting and breaking trees, so we'll just do that. Don't have time to mess around with shenanigans over here. So, anyways, we'll just cheat. Give myself 15. And anyways, we're actually gonna do an instant teleport to the nether. Basically, this is a design hack. Now, these signs are not supposed to be programmer art texture. This is a bug, and apparently it has not been fixed. Bedrock, for some reason, has their fixed already in the Nether update. But Mojang, or if one of the developers, if are watching this, can you please get this issue fixed? Please, this is getting urgent. But anyways, that's actually it. So, anyways, okay, this is cursed. This is cursed. So, anyways, okay, whoa. Let's get rid of that, and basically, and there we have it, our Nether hub. Now, it's empty because we just built it, but we'll add more things later, off camera. Now, this actually will be it for today's episode of the Minecraft Large Biome Survival Series. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. We'll see you next time on Large Biome Survival. Goodbye, elites.